Hello and welcome to the Bourbon Bear. And the Bears had a crushing defeat at Dallas today. We lost by quite a bit of points, but the Dallas Cowboys put up 49 points against the Bears. We had the boots on the ground, though. It is what it is. Colin, what are your thoughts, initial takeaways, and what happened?
Luke, thanks for having me, first off.
You're welcome.
Secondly, this season has always been about how Justin Fields looks offensively. The defense today, tough day. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Agree with that.
With that being said, I saw a nice game from Justin Fields today. Sorry, go ahead.
Justin Fields did have a great day. I will say the defense did not step up, but Fields had probably it was one rush touchdown with two pass touchdowns. Yeah. Pretty good game for the guy.
Absolutely.
That's what you want to see for your quarterback. But what do you think we have to do moving forward to make sure he's successful?
Honestly, I thought Getsy again called a great game today. I think he rolled him out. He kept him moving. Some designed runs. I really his play calling was good. Again, not on Fields. Fields looked really good today. Getsy called a good game.
So I will agree with that, but the first half was not a good look for Fields. Like, literally, the Dallas Cowboys went up 14-0 very quickly. And I was a little concerned, but they did adjust, which, as the Bears do, did adjust in the second half. Goss, your thoughts on the fact, how are we running the ball right now?
I don't think the 14-0 deficit was on Fields.
I do agree.
I think we ran the ball well. I think we had a fumble by Monty, which it is what it is. It is what it is.
That was tough. It was tough.
That was probably a first down that keeps our drive going. He fumbles. That's okay. That's bound to happen with any running back that we give the ball to as often as we give to Monty. I think Fields had a great day. And again, like we talked about, I think Fields progressed. And I think the Bears' offense progressed. I think Getsy called a good game. And I think our defense let us down, and that is okay. That is what we expect to see.
So, Brian, I will agree with you. I think Getsy did progress the offense. I just want to say, though, and it's a hot take, Bears trade Monty. Bears should trade Monty because you're not going to pay him, so why are you holding on to him? I mean, they just traded Robert Quinn. It's about time that you do it all for everyone.
I think there's still a world where we re-sign Monty for a reasonable amount, where we stay under the cap and we have a lot of cap space next year.
Brian,
I think we re-sign him for a reasonable amount and not a max out.
So what becomes a reasonable amount for you and Brian in your mind? We had this big debate. I think you give him $10 million 3 years. That's my max. I would offer him.
Agreed. And if he doesn't, let him walk.
Then you let him walk.
There's no need to trade him though.
But the trade deadline's coming up, and I think if you get a fifth round pick, I think it's not bad. Yeah, hop in.
Here's my take on this. Love Monty.
Love Monty.
To your point, would love for someone to trade for him. No one's giving us anything. We're not getting anything.
You guys talk together really quick because he's out there.
No one's trading for David Montgomery. Good guy. Great running back. He's a running back.
Love Monty.
We move on. We let him go, unfortunately. I have been a Khalil Herbert guy preseason. He's better than Monty. That's my take on this.
I'm with you, and Khalil Herbert has the cut speed that we need.
That's it.
Yeah.
The pass pro, I do think Monty is better, but
sure,
Khalil Herbert, I think, is the better for this offense of what Getz is trying to do. But ultimately, you had Mooney have 5 catches for 70 yards tonight. So, is he your guy going forward? Or what do you think we do literally at the trade deadline right now? Mooney obviously is going to stay on the team, but
we are absolutely still sellers at the deadline.
I agree with Brian.
But if we're looking ahead further, Mooney is the number 2 receiver. He's not a number 1.
I am 100% on Goss. Colin, your
we are
thoughts
a
on
buyer
that?
of a number 1
I'm with Goss
in the
on that.
offseason.
I'm with Goss.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I think Darnell Mooney's the number 3 receiver.
Number 3? Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean,
deep in the bench.
Point remains.
On a Super Bowl winning team, I don't think Darnell Mooney is a top 2 receiver.
I did not think you were going to say 3.
I didn't think so
I would
either.
give him number 2 stats. I actually respect your opinion about it.
That's my take on that.
So, Colin, you're literally watching a team build, obviously through the draft.
Sure.
Poles wants to do that. So you have $120 million in cap space. So you can obviously pay for a receiver, but if you draft a receiver, where does he fit in the offense then?
If we draft a receiver,
Yes. Is he going to be the guy that coaches him, or is he going to be just?
I'm going to be honest.
Oh my God, Brian! Is that real?
A top 10 pick that we have, I think needs to be spent on a wide receiver.
Oh,
No ifs, ands, or buts
I'm
about
not
this.
disagreeing with you there, but
Aside from that, I will say the most glaring issues for the Bears are on the offensive and defensive line.
so I think you build through the draft on the interior and defensive line.
No question.
The
Yes,
only
I think that's a no-brainer.
It's not a receiver that's acceptable as if there is a fucking dynamite left hand.
So, Brian, Braxton Jones has been playing a great year thus far. He's been doing
Has
solid.
he?
I think he's been doing actually way better than I thought he would. Jenkins, been guard, pretty solid. What do you think we need to go for in the first round pick in the draft?
I don't have enough knowledge about how our offensive line has been doing other than they haven't been great. I have no voice. I think we go, if we have a top 10 pick, I think we have to go for best available offensive skill player.
So, what are your thoughts, Goss? I do agree with that. But your thoughts on trading back to get multiple first round picks?
Absolutely not.
Only if we have a top 3 pick, which I don't think we'll have.
So, the Bears right now are slated for the 8th pick in terms of all the.
If we're 8th
analysts.
pick,
No
I think
trade
we're-
back.
I think if we're 8th pick, we're not trading back. If we are top 3,
No.
that is the only scenario I see us do it because I just don't. I don't
So
think
you
there's a-
want to trade back if we are at 8, though? That's what you're saying.
No, if we're 8, if we're 8, we're drafting 8.
Wide receiver. You think so?
Best available offensive skill player.
I don't disagree. I'm asking. Colin, your thoughts on that?
We have draft capital now. Like we have.
We have 2 4th rounders. We have a first rounder, second rounder, third rounder, 2 4s.
I know,
That's all we
but
got.
relative to the Ryan Pace era.
Oh my God, compared
we
to-
have some
yes,
draft
yes,
capital.
yes.
I'm not looking to trade back. I think it's time. Realistically, we're gonna have a top 10 pick. Most likely.
What I'd like to highlight is the fact that
Sure.
the Eagles literally got the Saints' first round pick, which is now going to be a gold mine.
Well,
And they're literally going to kill it. I'm just
they
saying,
made really good trades.
If you
Absolutely.
wind up with a situation where the Bears have a quarterback pick that like someone wants, then you trade back.
Sure, absolutely.
If the Bears,
Absolutely.
I'm all for it.
If
I'm
the
all for
Bears
it.
see
It's all
themselves in a top 3 spot, I say trade back.
No, even at I'm saying number 8. Like if there's someone who wants that.
Oh,
pick,
yeah.
Like literally, polls. I'm sorry, Ryan Pace when he got dicked getting Mr. Trubisky. That's like the situation I'm hoping the Bears come into. Would you be okay with that?
No question.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts. But I'm saying, here's my take on this. I am not looking as a Bears fan to be like, hey, we have a top 10 pick, we're shopping it. We take best available, but if you're overwhelmed, absolutely trade back.
I think
You know
so,
what I
too.
mean?
I think
Like,
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I hear what
You
you're
do not
saying.
shop the
I hear what
pick,
you're
but
saying.
if someone overwhelms you with an offer to make
Sure.
if you're trading
Which
out
is
2
exactly
picks,
what happened to the Bears. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
correct.
saying. Yep, I'm
Correct.
with you there.
Absolutely.
We're aligned.
But
We're aligned.
don't shop the pick. Is my take on it.
I think Brian's the same boat as we are.
Yeah, don't shop it.
literally,
Don't
You're
shop
not
it.
shopping it, but
Yes.
if you have the opportunity to get more capital,
That's why I said
the
that's-
Bears are trying to build
Yes.
around Fields, and that's what we want to do.
No question.
No question about it.
No question.
But what do you think Fields needs to be successful? So you have Mooney. I know we were talking about our
WR3.
third call for him. Brian, what are you thinking here? Do you go lineman first, or do you do wide receiver first?
It's best available. It's like
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Offensively,
I don't know enough about the college crew coming in. Whether we need a
very good receiver class. Very good receiver class.
Top 10 offensive
bad.
lineman or a top 10 receiver coming in.
Not great receiver
I say we
class.
take best available if we're sitting there. Otherwise, or if we're getting, like we said, overwhelmed with an offer. Sure, we'll take it. But also, you know what else we need more than anything is a continuation of Getsy continuing to figure out how to call plays for Justin Fields
I
and his
agree with
offense.
that. I agree
And
with
we
that
are seeing
100%.
it week by week happen beautifully.
So, based on the game you saw today, I think actually Justin Fields, to your guys' point, had a great game today.
Looked great.
But I don't think they know what to do with him like the majority of the game.
disagree.
The first half, he was not
I disagree.
active.
I
disagree.
He was not active. He was not
disagree
active.
as well.
You know what happened? Our defense got dicked.
So we got this. We got this. That's fair.
I agree.
That's fair.
And
That's fair.
our offense scored, I don't know, what did we end up with? 29 points plus?
Yeah.
Either way, yes.
We lost 49
we-
to 29.
yeah,
That's
but we-
unbelievably
okay,
bad for
but
the
we
defense.
went down 28-7 quick.
That's fair. That actually was a good point.
Quick.
That's a good point.
4 for 4 touchdowns for the Cowboys. That is tough for any offense to come
Yeah.
back from.
Absolutely.
We looked good on offense today.
So at one point, we were actually close to the game. So when Cole scored a touchdown, we were only down 20 points, and we continued, unfortunately, to suck. So what do you want to do with the defense, though? Moving forward, you have Roquan, the option. Literally, you can tag and trade. You keep him. I think
I think
you
you tag him.
invest. I think you invest in defensive linemen because I think that's pretty easy pick. You have Eddie Jackson and you have Jaquan Brisker in the backfield.
I think you-
that I think have been great all season.
I think you tag Roquan and we need to sign a big name corner.
A big name corner.
No,
Really?
I think the secondary is good. We need
Yeah,
we need an
I-
end.
I disagree.
We need an end.
Well, you just traded Robert Quinn for a fourth, so
Jalen-
No,
there you go.
Jalen Johnson is excellent.
Elite.
Our other corners suck.
I think Kyler Gordon's been actually
Slot guy,
surprisingly.
though.
he's
Slot
gonna
guy,
be-
though. Slot guy, though.
He's a slot guy.
Slot guy.
Brisker very good as well.
Okay, Brisker's a beast. I love Brisker. I
Don't
will
disagree.
die on a hill
If
for
you
him.
want to go to the Super Bowl, though, which is why we're here,
Absolutely.
you need to go
That's
sign.
fine,
You need to go sign an elite corner.
So
I'll say
you
this.
think corner is going to be the next thing they draft then?
No, I disagree. I think
No.
it free. I think it free.
that's needed though.
I think it free
We're not gonna draft
agency.
them.
I think it
They'll
free
go sign.
agency. We need to go after the best available pass rusher.
I agree with that.
No question.
I agree with that.
Agree.
Well, especially after trading Roquan and I'm sorry, not
yes,
Roquan.
and we also need
Khalil
outside
and Robert
linebacker.
Quinn.
We also need an outside linebacker.
So Nicholas Morrow has not been terrible, but I'm with you that we
For a cheap
kinda
one-year
need-
contract,
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
I didn't even know he was on the Bears.
Exactly.
How did
Exactly.
I
That's
He's
the
not
point.
been terrible, but I agree.
No,
with
he's
that.
been serviceable.
Yeah,
No
he's been
question about it.
serviceable.
No question about it. But like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. We need to go the best available free agent defensive.
So
end.
you would think we
Where's that
sign
this week?
Roquan then, because then you're going to
Absolutely.
you 2 points. Okay.
I've always been a Roquan re-sign guy.
I'm actually all for it,
Same.
to be honest with you. Mainly because you have the money, it's like kind of.
We have a lot of cap space. He's a
So
little
that's
defense.
where it becomes an issue, though, is how much he wants guaranteed. Because
Okay.
I think I love George linebacker. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
Like, go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
But,
Go Dogs.
Go
Shout out
Dogs.
Grant Munson.
Go
Go
Dogs.
Dogs.
Grant Munson. But he's fast. He's great in coverage. I'm just worried about the fact that literally middle linebacker or will linebacker is not the best that you want to pay for. So what do you think we do though in terms of drafting? Like
Tag him.
you're gonna have to get someone to get replaced Morrow at some point. What do you do?
I think strictly next year is an offensive draft. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts.
No, I agree, but then what do you use the money you have? You have 100.
Let me say this. So Nicholas Morrow, who like honestly,
Solid guy.
honestly, you're not a Bears fan. You know who that guy is, right? You don't. You can sign that guy. Realistically, you can pick that guy up next year as
He
well.
was a
in free
Raiders-
agency.
he was a Raiders
I know,
fan, yeah.
no, right, but you know what I mean. Like,
I agree.
I know we need outside linebackers, but it's like how do you replace Nicholas Morrow? Like, I could play linebacker for Nicholas
Also,
Morrow.
go
You know what I mean? But like,
I know what you're talking about.
I'm being facetious, but you know what I mean.
I
Like,
know what you mean.
that's a guy you can fucking sign every year. Like,
So
that guy is replaceable.
What I will say to that point is the fact that literally, like, when we we took James Trevathan and fucking Roquan as the back. back linebacker.
Shout out.
We
Dan
had
Trevathan.
a great defensive front.
Shout out
that
him.
worked. Like, I agree with you. You don't really need a great linebacker core if you have great D linemen.
Correct.
So I'm asking the Bears to draft
Line.
good, D line, O line. All you gotta do. That's all I want.
The Bears in the next 2 years need to get real thick up front.
I agree. That's I'm
No
totally
question.
sure they did.
But
That's
if we
what
have
I'm
a
hoping.
top 8 pick, that has to go
skills.
with the offensive skill position.
No
Has
question.
to.
I'm not opposed to that.
I agree.
I'm totally with the line, but
I'll say this:
literally-
our line's awful. Kevin Jenkins,
been playing good.
very good at right guard.
Playing good.
Very good at right guard.
And once his
Playing
face
good.
just went on IR, we finally moved to center.
Oh, Lucas Patrick's
Bum.
been. He's a bum. Yeah, I
Agreed.
agree.
But if he plays center, he did fine at center.
Yeah, I mean, I got it.
There are some
He
issues
did
we have
fine.
in that line.
He played
know.
2 drives.
I mean, today, literally, I have to look at the stat sheet, but so Darnell Mooney had 5 receptions for 70 yards. I thought he had more than that, to be honest with you. I watching the game, I was like, oh shit, he's going off. But ultimately, Fields is the one who's going to command this offense. Let's be real.
No question.
I think Herbert is going to be your guy moving forward. I don't think you should pay Monty, but I want to hear your thoughts.
I gave my thoughts. Pay him if it's reasonable. That's it.
I mean,
not let him walk.
Monty has
We're
to
not gonna
walk.
trade him. Don't trade him.
I'm not even pay him if he's reasonable. Let him go. I mean, Herbert's better.
So let's say
I've said-
let's say you get a 5th round pick for Monty. What are you going to do?
I mean, that's not a. I mean,
5th rounder. It's not a great pick.
I would literally cream myself. That's not gonna happen. No one's trading for
So you
Montgomery.
would say it for a 5th?
Yeah, no shit. I would trade any draft pick for Montgomery.
I mean, most people go for like 6th or 7th. If we get a 5th rounder, I would.
Dude, no one's
And
trading.
I love Monty. Personally,
I love Monty too.
I love Monty. I love Monty.
But I mean, Herbert's better.
We won't trade him.
Herbert's better. Simple as that.
I think
Which I did, Luke. You can confirm. My hot take.
Yeah, I'm with you.
My hot take preseason was like, hey, we all love Monty. Khalil Herbert better.
So, Academia St. Brown, Darnell Mooney, blank.
We have dog
Who
shit
do we
players.
want as our 4th receiver? A 3rd receiver?
Darnell Mooney is
No.
receiver would be good.
Well, fuck that. So, our 3rd receiver, if you get someone like in the draft or in like blank.
So the guy from
Fill a
TCU,
No, darn. I like that.
he's kind of a beast.
Honestly, I'll agree with Colin here. If we want to go compete, if we have a top 8 draft pick, I think we
Receiver, no question.
draft a receiver, and we also go and fucking sign a number 1 receiver.
No question.
Because the
I like that.
drafted
I like that.
receiver is our number 2. Make Mooney our 3, and we go and fucking sign a big name receiver.
Our cap space is disgusting next year.
So we need
It's gonna be
that.
disgusting.
So
It will.
$120
It's gonna be
We
crazy.
need to go sign somebody that is a fucking bonus.
So,
number 1
Brian,
receiver.
talking to you at this point, though. So, all right, we draft a good receiver, or we pay for a good receiver. What do we want to do? The offense as a whole, how do you fix it? Do you want a deep threat? Do you want a reliable receiver? You tell me.
I think Mooney is the deep threat, right?
I agree. I can't agree with that. I agree
Yeah,
with that.
absolutely, no doubt.
God, this is it's
He's
opinion,
our
it's
number.
opinion.
He was
No
sold
doubt.
last year because Allen Robinson was the number 1. Where was Allen Robinson performing at a number level? Absolutely not. But he was commanding the respect of defenses.
I agree with
Where
that.
Mooney could go flourish and run
Very good take.
deep routes.
So if you turn the clock back to 2018, literally when the Bears were somewhat decent of a team, Allen Robinson was that guy. Like they pull him away.
He was that dude.
He was that dude. But now you're coming into a league though right now where the NFC North is
we
kind of
need
a
Burner.
shambles.
We need a
the
Burner.
Vikings are literally the best team in the NFC North, which is a joke.
And they're not good.
I lost all
They're not
this
good.
shit. But that's a league you can win. So how do you build around this franchise? That's what I'm asking. So I'm with Goss on the line. I think you have to. Darnell Mooney's our deep guy. You need to get like a big body as your
Possession
number,
receiver?
Like 1, yeah, that's what I want.
You need to go get a
Allen Robinson, but like
number one
better.
receiver.
But your defense, so you have to build around obviously Britzker and Gordon.
Is it Taco Bell
Yeah,
guy
it's
here?
here.
And our Taco Bell just arrived,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. So
Continue.
Colin will be getting our Taco Bell. Goss, so that's what I'm laying out the grandscape for you. What do you think here?
I agree with that. It's not going to happen all at once.
Agreed.
It's going to be step by step. Next year, we're going to build on what we've progressed this year. And I think in 2 years, I think we're competing again.
I think the Bears
Quick.
actually are set up for a good time because number one, Detroit stinks. Detroit
it's
stinks.
frozen.
As much as Jimmy Jensen's, ciao Jimmy, he's gonna hate this. Detroit stinks.
Didn't Jimmy Jones get
Oh
fired
my
recently?
God! No, Vikings fan. I'm sorry. Sure. The
Lions
Vikings
fan.
stink. The Vikings.
No, Shore's
stink.
Lions.
The Lions stink. You stink. But unfortunately, the NFC North is a weird division. It always is. Mainly because literally, if the Packers are bad, then no one knows what's going on. So it's gonna be what it is.
Luke, closing thoughts on the pod. I'll give you a question as host.
Go ahead.
Thoughts on Cole Kmet's touchdown today?
Oh my God! Hit the bet.
About fucking time.
Any closing thoughts? What do you have?
So this one's gonna go with Jimmy and Justin, sure, but Colin bought a $40 chain, and it looks great on him. It does look great on him. Colin, show it up. Yeah, it looks good. He spent $40. It was a miracle buy. I am the Bourbon Bear, and we are signing off tonight. Goodbye, boys. Fun show. Go Bears. Bear down.